What's up, everybody? Welcome to Turn Order Warped Season 2, Episode 15. We will be using mature language. If you need to adjust your jimmies, you can go ahead and do that. You can just prepare yourself in any other way you see fit. Do that because we will be using that mature language viciously and without repentance. Welcome, everyone.
You don't give a fuck.
Yes, we do. I give a flying fuck all of the time. I give an enormous amount of fucks.
How's it going? How's everybody doing? How's everybody's week?
It's good.
Yeah, I'm good. My pencil collection is coming along nicely.
Ooh.
In Fallout New Vegas.
Ah, right. I was like real life. I was genuinely interested in a real life pencil collection. Okay, that's.
I do have a lot of pencils, but no. I've got more in Fallout New Vegas, so.
Fuzzy, are you wearing a Pokemon?
Pika pika. Yes, I am. I got it with it's got Pokeballs as well.
It's a lit crate item, correct?
It is. Yes, I'm a Ballchinian.
Yeah, I've got it somewhere.
But yeah, I've got it. Basically, it's Bob's child came in wearing a Pokemon hat, and I was like, I've got the same one. Only his has got much shorter, bobbly bits, and
Because his balls haven't dropped yet.
Low hanging fruit.
Well, technically not really. I mean, he's only 6. But yeah. God, you ruined me. That's it.
I heard that if you give them like a ghost chili pepper or something, just pop right down. That's what I heard from Chili Claus.
And then their mother hears about it and comes round and beats you.
I just throw.
Sorry.
I throw my empty bottle of ghost chili pepper sauce. It's good. It's hot, but you know, you just got to put a little bit in your chili. It's nice. It gives it a kick.
Need the flavor.
No, thank you. Nope.
I've got a bottle of Trinidad Scorpion, or I throw that out because we're on a date. But the flavor on it was so good, but it's painfully hot.
Yeah.
But you're like, but it tastes so good.
I know,
but it's
right?
so hot. What do I do?
When I did the stream of Halloween and I'm checking it, I'm like, oh, this tastes so good. Ow! Oh, but it's tasty.
Yeah, I'm not much for chili. I like food. I like flavor, but I don't like pain. You know, if I'm eating food, I want it to not hurt. That's where I stand on chili. It's like a bit of
always peel a
take
pineapple before you eat it. Then
I despise pineapple.
Oh, that's a shame.
I had pineapple vape today.
Yeah, interesting.
No pizza flavored vape though. I need to find one of those and mix them together.
I had pizza before the show.
You should tell Rotato about that.
Oh yeah, please do. Please do. I love Jay getting triggered about pineapple pizza. It's the best. I fucking love pineapple pizza. It's I get the Hawaiian combo. That's the only like pizza I get like from the pizza place nearby.
I'm neutral on the whole pineapple pizza thing. It's like it's not my favorite. But if somebody offered me some pizza with unless it was a genuinely not nice pizza, if it was just like a nice pizza that happened to have pineapple and whatever on it, and I'd just be like, yeah, I'll eat that. I don't care. I'll eat anything. I'm not picky.
I have pineapple on every pizza I have. But my pizzas have basically all the vegetables that you're allowed to put on in one sitting.
Yeah,
without
I
paying
remember
extra.
we used to order pizzas and it was just like, what do you want on yours? Everything.
I just don't like having sweet corn on my pizza.
Sweet corn, not so much of a fan of sweet corn.
Just fuck off with it because it falls everywhere and shit
Yeah,
as well.
that's
and
the problem with it.
Just get out of town. I'll take olives. I'll take anchovies. Anything you want to put on it.
Yeah, me and Peach are kind of opposites because I'm basically like I like all of the meat products and he likes all of the vegetable products. So
Yeah, my pizza just had chicken, red onion, and jalapenos. Lots of jalapenos.
I just have I basically get the meat feast and then put more meat on it.
Yeah, I sometimes get like the meat feast and then put jalapenos on it.
Boop, do we have any of those bacon bits? Can we sprinkle those?
I do actually.
Oh my god, bacon bits are amazing.
They are. I love bacon.
Bacon is the best taste, better than actual bacon.
It's the best. Like honestly, it's my favorite thing to put on a baked potato. It's just like just
Oh, I
of the
want a
face.
baked potato right now. All right, show's cancelled.
Yeah, I used up all my potatoes the other day. I'm sad.
You take your potato, you rub it in olive oil, and then some
Salt.
just salt and
Salt and
pepper,
pepper.
and then just let it get all crispy. And
And then
Oh
you
my
cut
god,
it
I'm
in
so
half.
hungry right now.
Cut it in half, and you put loads of butter in it, and you
All
kind
I
of
have is a
mash up
Hershey's
bits
chocolate
all
bar.
the- and then loads of cheese, and then bacon, and then a couple of slices of tomato on top, just to really,
I got myself some. Do you guys have
more salt.
like salad bars and olive bars at your grocery stores?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
so
Not around here, you don't.
yeah,
Well, you live in Scotland.
Morrison's. I'm pretty sure Morrison's.
It's next to the deep
Hell
fat
shops at
fryer.
Morrison? Posh people.
I shop at Morrison's.
Yeah.
they
I
have
don't
a heroin
shop at
bar
Morrison's.
there.
Well, that's the ice cream van. They have heroin
Morrison's
van.
isn't for posh people. It's like a step just above Asda.
It's for poor
Posh
people who
people
want
shop
to
at
feel
Asda.
posh.
I'd love to go to Sainsbury's, but there isn't one around here, and I don't
Look,
have
look,
£1 million.
look. I am all about that Tesco value life, okay? I'm poor and proud of it. No, I'm poor and I accept it.
I've
no.
accepted my fate.
let me
make it
fix
work.
it. Yeah, I'm poor and I deal with it.
Yeah, it's like, I'm poor, I'm okay, because Tesco's has like a really good reduced section. You can find Sampha in the reduced section sometimes in the summer. They had Sampha, and it was just like, oh my god, this is brilliant. Sampha's great, it goes with everything.
Speaking of brilliant, today's episode brought to you by this thing, mushrooms. Yay! It has chaga, cordyceps,
I am
shiitake,
brew.
reishi, lysine,
Wait,
maitake.
did you say
mushrooms.
cordyceps?
Yeah, it's good cordyceps mushrooms. I like cordyceps. Such an interesting mycological thing.
So when mushrooms start erupting out of your nose and you have like an irresistible urge to climb to a tall place, then
Oh, are those mushrooms?
yeah.
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 Really good for you, apparently, but obviously you're harvesting them from dead ants and shit. So
I
Just don't breathe them in, I guess.
it's really good for you. I'm not taking these. These are for Mrs. Z. I've got a plan to cure her of an
Oh, cool. So your
incurable
missus is going to become a clicker then. That's fine then.
And
That's fine.
mushrooms is one of my plans.
to cure what exactly?
To cure fibromyalgia. I'm going to cure it. Combination of things.
You're going
One
to
of those
cure
things.
fibromyalgia.
By turning her into a zombie. Okay, cool. That's
I got it. Trust me. I'm a genius. I just don't know it.
Did you get arrested for being drugged up and trying to kill people?
What?
Last
such thing
episode,
as-
I mean.
Oh, right, yeah.
I'm pretty
yeah, of
sure that
course.
he did. I'm pretty sure that he
He's
did.
like, I don't remember that in real life, but it could have happened.
I'm not going to eliminate it as a possibility. Shit happens.
Welcome to Warped, everybody. I'm just like sitting back, like, cause, you guys got to understand, we don't get to talk that much as friends. So a lot of like the pre-show stuff is just us bullshitting. And it's kind of therapeutic a lot. So I just end up kind of sitting back and like, oh yeah, we have a show to do. But
before that, I also got this massage oil, and it smells like ginger. And it's fucking heavenly. I love ginger so much. I've got some ginger dark
rub it
chocolate.
on your
as well.
testicles and let's get started. All
See,
right.
look, I got green and black dark chocolate with ginger. I love ginger.
Oh,
Smell-o-vision. Smell-o-vision. Here you go. Have a snail. Imagine it's ginger with a touch of lavender.
I got mulberry and mistletoe hand cream, which is
Excellent.
brilliant.
Welcome everybody to Turn Order
I have
Warped.
egg lube.
Oh, really? Have a look.
Welcome
I just put that
everybody
right on my nose.
to
That was a
Turn
mistake.
Order Warped.
Um,
Hello. If you guys have never seen the show before, believe it or not, this is a role-playing show where we will be doing sci-fi space opera type stuff using the What's Old is New system. If you want to learn a little bit more about that, you can head on over to the Woin RPG website, WOINRPG.com, to learn a little bit more about the system. It's essentially a system that has 3 different settings: n.e.w, which is the system that we use for this show; n.o.w, which is currently being worked on by the lovely Morris, who I've been speaking with a little bit this week in regards to some rules and stuff that I screwed up, and the OLD system, which is kind of like your all the different sort of time periods if you're interested in different things. So n.e.w, sort of futuristic, sci-fi. n.o.w is going to be now, it's going to be modern. And OLD will be sort of that typical kind of fantasy, medieval kind of setting that a lot of people are used to. And
Sword and sorcery, goodness.
yeah, it's good shit.
Can we do like a holodeck episode in OLD?
That might be a thing that we do. That might very well be a thing
We
that we
should
do.
showcase
Awesome.
OLD because it's fucking brilliant.
It's really good. And to be honest with you, I haven't really had like a huge chance to look at it before recently. And I was just kind of reading like on my break at work about like the different magic and stuff, because
The
they do
magic is so
they do magic really cool in that system. I think a lot of people are kind of used to like D&D, where you just cast a spell and use a spell slot or whatever. In this system, you actually like learn secrets, which are essentially the true names of things, and you sort of manipulate those, and you can kind of mix and match like skills with secrets.
You craft the spell in the moment rather than you can have pre-prepared spells, but you can like craft them in a specific moment to do what you want if you have the skills and the secrets required. So it's really cool.
It's really cool. But let's get started with the show today. Let's hop into our introductions. Let's go around the room. Let's introduce everybody. Some of the crew members of the Arcadia, the colony ship Arcadia. Let's start off with Fuzzy.
Pika 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 Pikachu. No, hi. I'm Fuzzy Freaks. I do fuzzy things over on twitch.tv/Fuzzy Freaks, and I play Betty Bahoop, who is the Borean. She's a combat engineer now, kind of thing, isn't she?
Kind of.
So,
yeah, she's like a marine engineer, I guess.
She's leveled up a bit. She can do like fighty stuff now, sort of a bit. Not really.
Betty's got one of the highest defenses now. Yeah.
This weirds me out. Okay, this is going to take some getting used to, because Betty's just like, I'm used to Betty being super squishy. But yeah, and she will try and shag anything that moves. Pulse optional. Post-mortem muscle twitches, fine. I'll ride that. I don't mind. All right.
Yeah. Fair enough. Zygoticus.
Talking of riding that,
you've got a bit of an interesting situation happening this episode. Why don't you introduce yourself, and I guess we'll talk about your character in a bit.
So, hey everybody, I'm Zygoticus. I'm Zygoticus in all the internet places, and I stream various things. I streamed creating custom D&D monsters this week, which was good fun. I had input from some of you lovely individuals I can see in the chat right now, so thank you. And together we created some odd creatures, but I think they're cool, and I put them in their monster manual page, and they just need artwork now. See, this would be perfect if I had that. I'd have the full skill package to make monster manual pages, but I can't art.
Yeah, dude, I feel like this is a perfect opportunity for you to hire some artists. I mean, you could pay with exposure.
Yeah, but pay with exposure. So if you guys don't know, freelance artists, the clue's in the name, free. They actually work for free.
Yep.
So I'll be contacting some freelance artists.
So
but you could also
fucking
pay
triggered right now.
you can pay them in dick pics. That's where the exposure comes from.
Yeah.
Well, see, the thing is, it's an honor for them to work for someone like me, and to be attached to my name. So we'll be looking to do that.
Honor is more important than sustenance.
But I'm gonna reach out, see if some people's creature design confident is, and I maybe actually will pay people with real money to maybe draw some of the creatures we made this week. So that's exciting. I will not be playing everyone's favorite character Simon.
Arthur. Oh.
Freak, because there was this misunderstanding last week.
On his end.
Some people misunderstood some things, and he's indisposed currently, just trying to explain that to people because they're not on his level, so I look forward to introducing you guys who didn't catch the character creation, which I also did on stream, to the new character. So yeah, should be fun. You know what isn't fun?
Peachy.
How dare you? I'm a lot of fun. Bitchy Pixelate. What have we been doing? Fallout. Oh, we played Pulsar with Fuzzy, Pony Punch,
That was so good.
Coaster,
That was so good.
and MacArthur Lloyd. Oh my god, it's kind of think of Star Trek Bridge Crew. It's that idea, and it was so much fun. We've definitely got to do more of that, person. We have to do more.
Yes, absolutely.
And I am playing everyone's favorite. Let's arrest that poor drug-addicted man instead of helping him out. Let's just arrest him and put him in a prison cell. Dr. Dick Icarus. I got Simon arrested. I got him hooked on drugs that I designed.
You're basically a monster, aren't you?
I'm a monster.
You're a terrible human being.
Okay, I definitely, when I was designing the drug, I definitely didn't pull out a gun and shoot at the only person that could make this drug.
Yeah, but because you created Simon into what he is now, I get to be Dr. Dickenstein's monster. Which sounds like an awful good time.
That's awesome. Yeah. Let's science.
Excellent.
Here for science.
Excellent. Welcome to Turn Order Warped, everybody. I am Wax Steven. I am the GM of Doom. I will be dragging these guys kicking and screaming through the adventure today. We are starting a new arc in the show. A new arc. And don't worry, it's not that game.
Hashtag finished game.
Because, well,
Totally no bugs.
if I tried to load it, my computer would probably explode. As it has caused much projectile computer injuries thus far for many people. Today, the characters will be... Well, we're going to be doing things a little bit differently today. Kind of changing things up a little bit. Simon had an interesting experience last session. He basically went off the rails and kind of threatened everyone and had a bit of an overdose situation happening, and he needed to be restrained and brought into custody. So, as Zacatecus mentioned, he will be playing a different character today. I don't know for how long. We'll find out. We're going to start things today with the assumption that Simon has been taken into custody. And essentially, he's been brought there to kind of get detoxed. And I feel like everybody's kind of been checking on him. Dr. Dick petitioned the officers for the Arcadia, specifically the Chief Tactical Officer, Tobias Wynn, about having a mission to an area where one of the probes that was sent out by the colony ship Arcadia was destroyed, seemingly by a giant spore. But Simon, on his sort of drug-fueled escapades, learned a little bit more information that he passed on before he went off the deep end, and saying that he found a sort of strange craft with displays all about it, and aliens participating in some sort of arena-type situation. And Dr. Dick essentially made it his priority to convince the officers aboard the Arcadia to try and find out more information about what happened to the probe and possibly first contact with another alien race. So, that mission has been approved, and you have essentially been given some information. Basically, the mission will be starting, we'll say, like, in 2 days from the events of last episode. Okay. During this time, make sure that you guys sort of reset your luck dice pools and whatnot. And you've basically been given the only information that you've been given, Dr. Icarus, is that a Chief Tactical Officer Wynn has given one of his special forces people the sort of command of the mission. And this person is known as Lieutenant Junior Grade Ilya Muromets. And you guys have kind of gathered whatever materials you have, and you have basically been said to meet up with Lieutenant Junior Grade Muromets for a briefing on this mission, a tactical sort of briefing. So you guys kind of head to a conference room. It's you, Betty, Thick, and when you walk into this briefing room, you can see that there's like a few chairs. It's kind of almost like a mini auditorium. You know what I mean? Like there's a bunch of chairs, and there's like a smart board of sorts, and like a table in front. And standing at the table, you can see a figure. Ilya, what did they see?
So, Ilya Muromets. I look like a cross between Casper Van Dien and a young Kurt Russell.
Do you have a mullet?
No mullet.
Fuck!
Oh, come on, have a mullet.
No mullet.
God
I'm
damn
sorry.
it!
I will not.
Not even
shame-
like an American Gladiators level mullet, where it's just really like it's you don't even shave the sides, like it's still big, but it's just long in the back.
Afraid not.
But
Yeah.
surely the military uniform sort of thing for Jesus, your hair's getting long, Peachy. Get the haircut, you scrub. Surely the military haircut for the ship is in fact a mullet, right, Whack? Right?
No, unfortunately it's not.
God damn it.
I'm rocking a mullet at the moment.
No, just
Get your hair, you scrub.
Short, kind of military cut, black hair, white guy. Looks very, very. He's just got that kind of aura about him, you know, where it looks like he can do great things. But yeah, human, by the way.
Okay, so the crew just kind of wanders into this, little sort of briefing room, this mini auditorium area, and you've kind of got stuff on the smart board and whatnot in regards to the mission. The only information that you've been given is the stuff that Dr. Icarus relayed to Chief Tactical Officer Wynn, which was the sort of basic location and whatnot. You have you see these people kind of walk in. What happens?
I just stand, say nothing, wait for everyone to kind of get themselves settled, and to take their seats or whatever.
I'm not walking. I float in on my chair.
Oh, it floats now, does it?
Yeah, I do get.
It always has.
Yeah, it's always been a hover chair.
Oh, slow down,
Yeah.
wheels. Oh, anyway. Right.
I do give you a quick glance.
Betty just gives him a huge wink. He's like, are you there? Are you then?
I don't even acknowledge your existence.
That's fine. It's fine. So it's
You are,
everyone's.
you are Soldier 4B to me. I don't know. Okay.
Like Betty's Borean 3C to you. Pesky Borean 3C.
I think Betty's weaseled her way into having an actual label of Betty in Dick's
okay.
mind.
Yeah. Oh God, it's Betty. Oh no.
She needed her own classification.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This one is not like other Boreans. What the broken Borean.
Once everyone's settled in, I just pause. Just wait quietly, just to make sure I have everyone's attention.
Betty is just staring.
Yeah, I guess you have my attention. Soldier 4B.
Still a long pause. Okay. My name is Lieutenant Junior Grade Ilya Muromets.
Ooh, he's got an accent as well.
Betty.
So do you?
We don't. We talk proper. What are you talking about?
You're assembled here because we have a mission.
I think that Betty, you probably know Ilya. I think he's probably your squad leader.
Oh, right. Oh, in that case. In that case, I'm still giving him the wink and everything. Right.
Our mission, some of you will be disappointed to hear, is primarily diplomatic in nature. We will be investigating a craft of unknown origin. It will be a long trip. Please be prepared. Please behave yourself. I look directly at Betty.
What? I always behave myself. When have I not been? Oh, come on now. I'm always good. Sometimes I'm
She
bloody
does
brilliant.
always behave badly.
Yeah. Right. Yeah. Wait. No. What? I don't. I'm fine.
This will be combined military and civilian operation.
Of course.
But we will remain professional. Does anyone have any questions?
Yes, when do we get going?
So, there are some decisions that you guys are going to have to make mechanically. And you will also have to discover, you have to figure out which personnel you want to bring with you. On this mission, Ilya, you have been given 20,000 credits to spend on gear and supplies and such for the mission, to requisition replicator stuff and whatnot. And you have also been given essentially the go-ahead to bring a grand total, including the group, 10 people on the mission. Ilya, you have been given information on 9 different crew members that you have the possibility of taking for the mission, people that have basically been cleared for this mission or are sort of free, I guess, to go with you. You have essentially 3 different military personnel that you can bring, 3 different technicians that you could bring, or 3 different medical personnel that you can bring. So I'll go ahead and give you the different personnel and their names, their races, and their specialties, and you guys can decide who you want to bring with you on this mission. I guess I'll start off with the military personnel. So make sure you take notes if you want to, if you guys want to vote on who you want to bring. First up is an Ogron female by the name of Sharn. Her specialty is protection, defense. She is very tough. She's a sort of tanky kind of person. Let's see.
A tanky engager. Does she have good CC?
She's very, very good with unarmed combat, and heavy armor and such. Next up, you have a Spartan female by the name of HR. She is a close combat specialist, a sword master, and she is also good with a rifle.
Are they hot though? This is the real question we need.
How pronounced is the Ogron's brow? That's how you measure hotness in an Ogron, right?
Right.
How big are the tusks?
Wow. Size queen much?
Oh yeah. Come on, it's Betty. Hello.
Betty's definitely a size queen.
Oh,
100%.
absolutely. It doesn't look like a baby's arm holding a peach. She's not interested.
I mean, that's bullshit. She would be interested in a peach. Pulse optional.
Yeah, well, you know,
She has preferences.
she does.
Next up is a human male by the name of Wayne Burns. He is an infiltrator and demolitions expert.
Oh, he can infiltrate me anytime. Is he hot? Let's have a look.
He's definitely got like a sort of chip on his shoulder kind of vibe to him.
Oh, a broody one. Ooh, yeah, we'll have him.
Betty, you choose personnel depending on their skills, not on their aesthetic.
Oh, he's good at infiltrating, right? He can infiltrate me anytime he wants.
Right, we're not. This isn't Tinder. Space Tinder, Betty.
Swipe right. Go on.
Next are the technicians.
Spinder.
There is a Borean female by the name of what did I name her? Thurari. And she is an engineering specialist.
Is she hotter than Betty?
Probably.
There's no.
Betty tends to sort of like go for.
The carpet bomb technique.
Yeah, basically. You know, Betty tries harder than everybody else, though.
Is carpet bomb some slang for an STD? I don't know.
Probably.
No, you just throw it out there. You just throw it out there and see what hits.
Okay.
Next up is an android who specializes in hacking.
Does it have any attachments? Does it say?
Not the kind that you're looking for, probably.
Well, bugger.
And this one is named Brain. Next up is a human male who's an electronics expert.
Why? Is he hot?
There's no pictures of them. They don't have like a Tinder profile that's popping up.
Really?
Betty, are you going to ask this for every single male member
Well, and the females, we're not
Betty,
picky.
just assume that they are very attractive, okay?
All right, we'll have all of them then. So the android.
Thick just kind of you hear Thick make this kind of doo-doo.
Well, you will. Can we gaffer tape to me, you Thick?
You have already gaffer taped 2 arms to me. What else are you trying to gaffer tape to me?
Betty starts rummaging in her bag.
Who's next?
Right,
I
it's got
believe-
a suction cup actually. Right, hang on. Hold on.
I believe
hold on.
that may cause some interference.
Just wobble, 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 wobble. It's got a suction cup.
Betty, please do not give androids noses.
Oh, I don't know. I think it looks quite fetching, really. We'll leave it there for the time being.
Very well. Continuing.
Can we put the female boring engineer on the shortlist, please?
We don't need any more female boring engineers, thank you much.
No, we only need the one.
The human
Just a
electronics
bloody minute now.
the human electronics expert. I did not make a name for him. Is
Dave?
called no.
For Dave.
No.
My name is Jam.
They're all dead, Dave. Everybody's dead, Dave.
Mark. It's Mark.
Bob.
Gotta have good ones. Hold on.
Is it?
His name is Alton Morgan.
Alton.
Alton.
That's a stupid name. Can we call him Alton Towers? Is he tall?
Alton Towers?
Next up are the medical personnel. There is a Venetian male psi doctor by the name of Delon.
Is she hot?
It's a male.
Oh, is he hot?
Betty, we've been over this.
I know, but still, it's an important question, right?
No,
Yes.
not even remotely.
Look, just because your sex drive atrophied like 10, 20 years ago, all right?
I don't like to discriminate, Betty. How did you get a job?
Betty, there will be no sex on this mission. That is an order.
Okay, how do we feel about rampant masturbation?
And I feel like right after you say this, the suction cup like wears off and it's just like flop.
Just
Bouncing around on the floor.
Betty just like puts the foot on it.
Betty, if you require
You're right there, Peachy.
personal time, you may take personal time. Just be sure to clean up after yourself.
All right then, that's fine. That's fine. I thought for a second there it was going to be a completely dry run, and I don't know if I cope with that.
How could this happen to me?
Oh god. Next up, a feline female that is specializes in general medicine. She goes by the name Curare.
That's actually one of the members of the Dark Side Tribe RP who we're in.
That's
who
funny.
is a cat person.
Yeah.
Really?
That's weird. Yeah, no.
Holy
yeah,
shit.
Ferrari,
Ferrari.
I had no idea.
Okay.
It's a male name.
Does she talk like this? Hello, friends. I don't know.
No cucumber! No cucumber!
Oh my god.
And a Borean male who is a surgeon.
Why?
A mechanic, I think you mean.
Do you think
He goes by the
he's pointing up
term.
with his elbows in my guts?
He goes.
What? I it was a genuine
Betty,
question.
please remain silent for the remainder of the briefing.
But
Thank
I
you.
was,
It's a good idea.
but I was just asking if he's good at surgery. What?
He goes by the name Boley.
Fine then.
You have gear available up to the label 9B in the from the book, and that's what you have available to you for this mission. There will be obviously have a shuttlecraft that you're able to use.
So we've already got 4 people, and we can have up to...
You can have 6 more.
6 more.
Mhm.
Okay. Now I've been told that I need to take on civilian opinions on the crew, so Dr. Icarus, I believe.
I'm not a civilian, I'm a scientist.
Very well. Non-military personnel have an opinion. Would you like to share yours?
I also arranged this entire mission.
Oh, great Dr. Dick Icarus, would you bless us with your opinion?
I mean, it's not really opinion, it's more fact. Yes. Now. A psi medic would be useful for your soldier stuff, I guess. Perhaps a surgeon is a little bit too much. We would need perhaps too much to get a surgeon set up, so maybe a regular field medic would be useful.
I don't disagree with you. Very well. I will put them on the list.
And I assume for soldiers, the big ones?
Yes, I also agree. Particularly Spartan may be very useful.
Perhaps demolitions could be useful.
Yeah. You never know when explosives will be useful.
Yes, it's very true.
Oh, very well. We will take Spartan, close combat specialist, and the human demolition expert. We now have 2 slots remaining.
Untrue. You have 4.
What?
4 slots.
I thought including. we
Oh,
have
you were
4?
talking about the medical?
No, we've
we
got
have
8.
us 4, and then we took the 2 med, and we got the 2 things. So we got 2
So
more to choose. We
you're
got 10
taking
total.
taking the psi doc and the general medicine person.
Yeah, we're
Okay.
taking Delan and Curari.
And the Spartan with the sword. Is that right?
Yep.
And the demolitions expert.
Yeah, just in case. Well, he's also useful because of his infiltration skills.
Oh, it's the same guy. Okay.
He's same
So we've got
person.
another 2 slots,
Mhm.
and we've got another 2 people to pick from. Is that right?
No, you've got.
Oh, we've got the
2,
rifle.
3, 4, 5. You got 5 people to pick from. I mean,
Yeah,
you can pick whoever you want of the group.
We got 3 engineers. We can take the surgeon if we really want to, and we can also take the Ogron if we really want to.
I don't think we need the surgeon because that's going to be of limited to help.
I think we should take the android If you get to the ship and he can interface some way, perhaps he can get us information.
What was the android's speciality?
Hacking.
Yes, that could be quite useful, definitely. What about someone who can shoot those toys?
Shooting toys? What are you talking about, Dr. Icarus?
What do you mean, toys?
The tools that your
Toys for,
ilk
target practice,
uses.
Is that what you tried to stick to me, Betty? I do
Maybe.
not want to be a target.
The Spartan is also qualified with rifles, as am I. Betty can shoot
We can.
somewhat.
We can. We're pretty good with,
Betty, please
Uh,
make an agility check plus your pistols now. So you see the pistols button there?
Pistols
you can just
and then just agility
can
in the
just,
drop-down
Yeah,
one
you can
and
just click it. Click the pistols button. Okay. Yeah, you like twirl the gun. There's like a second where it kind of like loses control of it and like you grab it.
Right. See? Right, I should put that away now. Right. Okay.
Okay, so now
What
we must...
skills do you feel are missing? I'm sorry, soldier. What was your name?
I am Lieutenant Junior Grade Ilya Muromets.
Ilya. Right. Okay.
We have... Well,
Do we have anyone there who's any good at diplomacy? Since that was the mission as you described it.
I am very good at diplomacy.
Oh, I'm bloody great at diplomacy, me.
With people or stuffed dummy targets.
Right, you or me?
Generally, diplomacy is easy when you have lots of guns.
That's not really diplomacy, is it? That's imperialism.
We don't have anyone available to come upon the mission who is a politician. We have to make do with
We don't
the
want a
available
politician.
personnel.
You're a bunch of...
Well, who seems to be the most charismatic then?
Oh, I'm pretty charismatic.
No, you are not.
Betty,
I don't think
you
you know
will
what
not,
charismatic is.
you
I'm
will not
totally
be,
charismatic.
Betty, you will not be speaking with any
Oh,
aliens during first contact. Is that
Oh,
clear?
But we am charismatic.
Betty, this is your expertise. Who is the most attractive?
Well, right, maybe there are aliens, and then, it would be great.
These people here that we're trying... What's wrong with you, woman?
My suggestions are we either take the Ogron because she is big and can get in the way of bullets, or we take Alton Morgan for his electronics in case we need to electronically do things to the probe type device we saw.
And which is the most charismatic? Betty, look at these descriptions.
Right, all right. Right. I don't know.
You generally,
We actually want the most attractive. Like,
yeah, you generally don't know. There's no pictures.
they got a
of these
description
people.
of them, right? It must do.
No, just their basic specialties. I mean, there doesn't appear to be a diplomat here.
I'd like to pull up my pad, see if I can get a ship, not log, crew log? Crew?
Manifest.
Manifest.
But Betty's going to sort of take a little sort of like nail out and just kind of like throw it at the thing and see what it lands on.
Betty, please do not. I like try to swipe it before it hits the screen. Betty, please do not play darts with the smart board.
Oh, fine. Hang on, right. Let me find something a little bit. Right.
Bertie, no throwing thing, Bertie.
Should I
Dunk.
plug into the smart board and put a puzzle up?
I don't
No,
think-
little
No.
android, please do not. Dr.
I thought we were
Icarus,
playing games. I'm sorry.
Dr. Icarus, if you... I am trained in bureaucracy. If it is comforting to you,
Is bureaucracy comforting to me? I can be safely assured that that question's never been asked ever. Well done.
thank you. We are taking the Ogron.
Okay.
They just check it off.
Okay.
Yeah.
I mean, we could. There is an engineer there if we needed an engineer at
We
all.
have Betty.
Yes, we do, don't we?
Right.
Oh, yes, we will try to get her to do actual work. Betty, please put your
What?
gaffer tape away.
No.
Little android, this is not the time for music. Please remain quiet.
Thick turns off La Cucaracha.
Thank you.
Right then. That was quite good. That was. Anyway, right. Okay. So, what was the question again? I got distracted.
There
Are
was
you
no
sure you want to
question.
come with us, Betty?
That is a good question, Dr. Icarus.
Oh, yes. Oh, you're absolutely sure I want to come with you. As long as I
Yes,
can,
he's unfortunate.
long as I can-
He's sort of on my
Fine.
team. We lost one recently. He's been arrested. So there's
Yeah.
always hope for Betty.
What?
Nothing.
I
Right.
have to speak to my officers. Okay, we have our team. Please wait a moment, and I get my data pad and I enter the names we want, and I send it off to my SO to contact them and send them my way. Or
Sure.
to requisition these personnel.
Sure, absolutely. Yeah, basically go through the proper channels. Probably in about 10 minutes to 15 minutes. The various members start to file in. The first one to come by. You guys are probably in like the near the barracks area of the ship. So I think the military officers, the military personnel show up first. Sharn, Achar, and Wayne Burns start to come in. Sharn is kind of a just a massive Ogron. She's got like probably like I'd say shoulder length hair that's kind of pulled back into she's got her hair kind of like pulled back into those kind of like multiple like buns, you know. She's
Space buns.
yeah, she's got them like, you know, like how some MMA fighters
York.
MMA fighters
Yeah.
like kind of rubber band their hair like really tight in the back there. When it's let loose, it's probably about shoulder length, but she's kind of got it like rubber banded up there. She's just very beefy, and she's wearing kind of just her standard Marine uniform. She walks in. She says, "Huh? Who this? You, Ilya?"
I am Lieutenant Junior Grade Muromets.
She salutes really hard. Bam! You could probably hear like the sound of the salute like slamming into her forehead.
It's like somebody hit a slab of beef with another slab of beef.
Exactly. She's got
Oh,
like a little
please.
special forces badge like on her uniform.
Yep. Okay, Sean, please take a seat.
She looks over to one of the seats, grabs it by the sides, "Grr,
Sharon, please just stand.
rips it off from the metal, just like, what it take?
That was a test, Sharon, but you failed. Please put the seat down and stand in the corner and listen very carefully.
Oh. Okay.
Betty, if you wish, you may fix the chair.
Oh, right, all right then.
Yeah. Now I'll look over to the Spartan and the human trailing in.
Yeah, the Spartan just kind of like roughly salutes, and she stands like at perfect attention, and she's got her shoulders squared and pulled back as far as possible. Wayne is kind of slouching a bit. He's got like he's got probably like an e-cig or something that's kind of hanging out of the side of his mouth, and he's got like a straight up like spiky flat top. He's got the sides completely shaved, and like the top is like a bit long and super spiky. And he just kind of looks a bit disinterested, throws like a half conscious salute, slouching.
Yeah, I just give them both a nod.
Wayne,
the others should be arriving soon.
Wayne has a he also has a special like a special forces badge sort of on there. His uniform is not great. It's pretty much a bit of a wreck. It's burned in some places. He's got like some scorch marks along the sleeves and stuff like that. He just looks kind of surly in general. A stark contrast to HR, whose uniform is spotless and looks extremely professional.
Bet he appears from under the table again, just like right there.
Oh, excuse me, Wayne. When was the last time you replaced your uniform?
I don't know. A while, I guess.
Please get a fresh uniform before we disembark.
Well, what kind of work are we doing? Are we sure we need a new uniform? I mean, chances are I'm probably just going to blow it up.
Unfortunately, it's a diplomatic mission. We need you looking bright-eyed, bushy-tailed. You're here just in case.
Just in case
I
of
am
what,
available for
Lieutenant?
tail fluffing, you know.
Just in
Why is
case
that-
we run into...
Why is that chair talking?
Don't mind the chair.
All right.
You'll get used to the talking chair. Or maybe you won't. We are here just in case we run into secret, or if the aliens we run into are unfriendly. Also, why we have brought HR here and Sharon.
Sharon like turns around from the corner. She's doing the thing where she's like in timeout, like her whole body's like facing the corner, and she like turns her head just a little bit and just kind of like waves.
Sharon, you may face the room. It's okay.
Okay. Turns around. Looks sad.
We will be bringing a couple medics, one android. The old Dr. Icarus over there in the chair, the talking chair, and the little android here.
The arms just start to like wacky waving all around the place. Hello. Would anyone like to try a puzzle?
No time for puzzles, little android, please.
They're
We
a
are
good way
doing
to
briefing.
They're a good way to improve morale.
Maybe later.
Would you like to see the high scores?
No, there is...
She starts to display them on the visor.
Dr. Icarus.
Oh,
Dr.
oh, is
Icarus.
that
Dr.
me? at the top there.
Doctor
Yes.
Icarus,
What?
do you require any specialized equipment for this
Yes.
mission?
Yes. I've been making a list.
Have you been checking it twice?
I'll probably go over it again, yes.
Or never mind. Right.
We have limited resources available. What do you require, Dr. Icarus?
I will send you over on my data to your data pad. I'll just send it in Zoom.
Let me see here. You need alarm sensors,
Yes.
seismic mappers,
Yes.
communicators is good idea. I agree. I had to touch
Of course it's a good idea. I have it.
Personal computers. Hey, do you mean scanners? Medical scanners and such?
Well, I mean, I have scientific scanners. I'm assuming that the medical personnel would be equipped with medical scanners.
You assume everything is bare bones. But very well.
Then probably at least two medical scanners then.
I'm gonna give you guys a handout that's blank that you can kind of fill out. Requisitions. We'll call it just requisitions.
It's very helpful. Thank you.
Voice from Sky.
Voice from
Thank you,
Sky.
computer.
Very nice.
With the computer.
Computer
Very
give-
useful.
Okay. Should be right at the top of handouts there.
So,
Can I get an acetylene torch?
What?
An acetylene torch, for welding and melting and all sort of welding.
Don't you
and
already have one of those?
Well, it's not well. I got one, but I have to check it out of engineering. I'd like one of my very own for the trip.
I don't think that's important.
Right. Have you ever done any welding?
Yes. I have a degree in engineering.
Betty, don't you have welder in your toolkit?
Well, maybe. Whack. Do I have a welder in my toolkit?
If you look at your exploits, or I'm sorry, at your equipment, you should actually see exactly what's in your toolkit.
Ooh, right. Hang on. Oh God, where are we?
Have you got that every tool for the job exploit?
No.
She does.
Laser wrenches.
Yes, she. No. Yes, she does.
Oh, laser welders. Okay. Oh, I just really wanted an acetylene torch so I can set fire to things.
You have laser wrenches.
Ah.
You have laser.
And a
guns.
hammer, because sometimes you're free to hit things. Okay.
Universal adjuster.
Yeah. Well, I think we might want to take a translation unit, don't you?
Yes, translation unit is good idea.
Oh, can I have a Geiger counter?
Why?
Well, just in case,
I
only
believe
we're in
our-
space. It's only radioactive.
Yes, and we know that.
Unfortunately, Dr. Icarus, we cannot afford to give hollow guys to infiltrator.
I don't really know what they do, to be honest.
Can we get a bug? For the mission.
A bug for the mission
Right.
to...
Monitoring things,
I don't know if bugging new species is particularly good for diplomacy. Would you agree?
Well, we don't need to bug the new species or anything,
Wayne kind of sits down in one of the chairs and he says, I don't know, Lieutenant. It might be a good plan if we go ahead and bring ourselves some kind of, I don't know, spying tools,
Right. And they might
All
make
right.
might make the journey a little more interesting as well.
Interesting?
Very well. We will add bug to monitor.
Do we need somewhere to sleep? I don't, tents or something?
We can sleep in shuttle.
That's a good point, yeah.
So the shuttle essentially has room for 10 people. It has very, very small sort of like bunks in it, right?
Like a tour bus.
Yeah, basically, yeah. It's very small. You basically have room just to sleep in the bed. And even Betty would find extreme difficulty in trying to do anything else in there.
I think you underestimate Betty.
Her agility is pretty high. She might be able to...
And, gaffer tape can make up for a lot of things. You ever made a sex swing out of gaffer tape? Oh, you have.
Betty, we will not be making sex swings on this mission.
Right, just saying. I'm just, talking about...
Finally!
What?
Noting down our requisitions. Does anyone have anything else they'd like to request?
Do we have food replicators aboard the shuttle?
Yes.
Yes, we do. They come with the shuttle.
Basic like replicators are aboard the shuttle.
Does anyone require any armor or weaponry?
No.
Oh, I would like a forensic kit.
So just an FYI, you and the 3 military personnel are bare bones. You got nothing. So you will have to spend money if you want to equip them.
Yeah.
There's a reason I gave you 20,000 credits.
Yeah. We don't need these.
We should probably get a disposable singularity. Can't do any harm.
No,
Ooh.
we will not
Right.
be getting.
Sharn kind of like raises a hand, like sheepishly.
Can we get a servo bot?
Yes, Sharon, what do you need for mission?
Sharn is good armor shield.
Okay, we will requisition you some armor and a shield. Do you require any weaponry, Sharon?
Sharn is good with fist. Yeah.
Okay, Sharon, would you like
Betty, no.
spiky glove to hit people with, Sharon?
Yeah.
Very well.
Would you like rubber gloves for... No, never mind. Hygiene first,
All right. Well, Sharon, we will get you basic battle suit. Do you like those? Or those? Okay, we get basic battle suit for Sharon. It's expensive, but it's okay. Dr. Icarus, are you sure you don't want any armor to protect yourself?
No, just stand in front of me. It'll be fine.
Okay, you don't need to convince me too hard.
You guys will also need fuel and such for the ship.
Can we get a servo bot as well, though? It's super useful.
No, you'll have to take care of cleaning up your own mess, Betty.
No, I meant for, like, scouting ahead and things.
We have scanners. They're very useful for seeing things far away.
I just think it'd be really useful for a servo bot, that's all.
What is your obsession with servobots all of a sudden?
I've always wanted a servo bot.
I have a creeping suspicion, but Betty, we will see if it is in the budget when we have finished equipping the personnel.
Right, you then.
Whack, where have we put my money on this?
Where have I put your money?
Yeah.
Everybody's money is under the wealth section, under combat and equipment.
Alrighty. So I'm just adding everything onto the sheet that we're taking.
Interestingly enough,
Doesn't have my money, actually.
I'm sorry. What do you
It's
mean?
just got my starting wealth on there.
Oh, that's because you had it noted in 2 places, and I think it took it from the wealth section. So let's pull up your screen caps. Let's see here.
I'm trying to go through everything here.
Okay, so you, instead of putting your money in the wealth section, you put your starting money there. Your total careers has your credits of 840 credits.
Okay.
Why don't we go ahead and give the crew a little bit of a chance to purchase some things, and let's take a break here. And when we come back, we'll talk about some more stuff, and we'll see how they equip themselves for the mission. We'll be right back, everybody. Stay tuned for more Turn or Warped, episode number 15, as we gear up for a new arc. We'll be back in just a little bit. Stay tuned.